we're back. Today's going to be a bit of a different episode for a very specific reason that I won't get into at the moment. Because first, we've got some wishes to make. So, I would love to have a Yaoi Mia. Yahweh Mia? Yahweh Mia? Yahweh? Yahweh Mia. And we have 15 fates to wish with. And we'll probably get more after we're done rolling. We got 0 here, so we don't have to worry about that. So let's go ahead and do a roll. And of course, it's a 4-star. Oh, a Yunjin. Right off the bat. Raven's Bow, Cool Steel, Black Tassel, Skyrider's Sword, Debate Club, Cool Steel, Emerald Orb, Magic Guide. Ooh, Kirara. New character. She's actually a cat person, right? These aren't just like some type of cool shoes and then a headpiece. I think she's a cat person like Diona. So we got one new, one that we've already got, and then a bunch of weapons. All right, let's see what we can do here. Paimon's bargains. Only one. All right, so no more wishes for today. Sad, I know, but it's just gonna have to wait. Wait, where is Yonjin? Here we go. Consolation. Vespian Gallop. Opening flourishes. CD is decreased by 18. Okay. CD obviously meaning cooldown. I guess I hadn't gotten a Rosaria's constellation updated when I last rolled one of her. Duration of the ice lance created by rites of termination is increased by 4 seconds. Okay. I still haven't used her yet, so this doesn't mean a whole lot to me. Could, but it doesn't. All right, so what we're doing today, this event has come out. Duel, the Summoner's Summit. But of course, I have not completed the quest. Come try Genius Invocation TCG. So, what we're going to be doing today is come try Genius Invocation TCG. And then hopefully next episode, we can get to the Summoner Summit. That actually tripped me up. Summoner Summit. If there's anything else that comes in between, we'll see. But as for now, come try Genius Invocation TCG. And it starts right here in Mondstadt. We just got to go talk to Diona at the Cat's Tail. Or go to the Cat's Tail, which Diona works at. I don't know which is which. I've never been inside the Cat's Tail. I remember I tried to once in the past, but it wasn't a place that you could open. At least at the time. In we go! My first time in the Cat's Tail. There's a cat on the counter. Sucrose.
Welcome to the Cat's Tail. Ah,
how long has Sucrose been waiting for us here?
Paimon, what a nice surprise.
Is it really that nice?
Oh, and Sucrose the alchemist. It's been a while, hasn't it?
Way to put noticing on her on the back burner. Shooty has low self-esteem.
I've already told you before. Fur from the Cat's Tail staff is not for sale, no matter how much Mora you offer.
Oh, that might be why.
Don't worry, Margaret. We're not here for that research project I told you about last time.
Fur from the Cat's Tail staff?
Sucrose, what kind of experiment were you trying to do with the cat's tail?
Very good question.
Oh, I just wanted to test out some hypotheses, and I needed some materials. But, we can talk about that later. Actually, Margaret, we're here to learn more about Genius Invocation TCG.
Sucrose explains everything to Margaret.
Ah, Genius Invocation TCG. We were just talking about that game. You see, more and more people have been gathering at the Cat's Tail to play, so I thought, why not have a dedicated staff to serve the new customers?
So we're getting that new staff?
Which, I believe you've already met.
Who?
Met who?
You know Prince. this is the cat's tail after all, so I thought having a cat take care of our new customers would be quite a nice touch.
Who the heck is Prince? Hi, Prince.
Allow me to interpret. Prince says that the word customer is much too loose of a term, and we should instead refer to anyone who loves dueling with cards as TCG players.
Customer works fine, though.
My mistake. So it seems I haven't introduced you yet. This
Oh.
is Prince and Shuyin. They will be in charge of taking care of our TCG players.
Okay.
I'm afraid I must correct you there, ma'am. Only Prince, the strongest and most formidable TCG player of all, is capable of providing valuable guidance to our new players.
You need to chill out.
The average player is incapable of grasping the subtlety and sheer genius behind Prince's every play, and he has no choice but to rely on me to communicate with everyone. I am merely Prince's lowly assistant, that's all.
This is weird.
Wow! Another guy who can understand animals!
How can you use such a crude word as animal to describe the one and only Prince?
He's a cat.
He is special and the only one of his kind. Such a remark is an insult to Prince.
I've met a black cat in this game that talks.
What's that? Shu Yen. In the eyes of the common folk, I look no different than any other ordinary cat. It's a natural mistake to make, and you shouldn't overreact.
Oh, brother.
Understood. I do apologize.
It seems he really is capable of communicating with the cat. Could this be the result of some modification to the language center of his brain?
No.
Seriously, how can he get all of that from a simple meow?
It is pretty ridiculous. That's pretty weird. I'm not going to me, though. I'm going weird.
It was the duels of Genius Invocation TCG that allowed our hearts to bond. It's understandable that ordinary people such as yourselves are unable to comprehend such a thing.
Yeah, ordinary.
Playing Genius Invocation TCG
Aether
fosters
is ordinary.
some sort of a telepathic link between players?
No.
Somehow Paimon doubts that.
I doubt it too.
Anyway, if you'd like to know anything about Genius Invocation TCG, then please ask Shuyin, who will ask Prince. Though I'd love to explain more myself, it's time for my daily walk. I'll let Prince play a game with you and walk you through all the rules.
Speaking of
Just
walks,
as
I have a
seasoned
number of
warrior
neighbors
can
that walk their
foresee
cats
the
around
path
here.
of his opponent's sword, so too can I, as a TCG master, predict my opponent's every play. It would be improper to pit a newcomer to the art of the card against one such as myself, and I must therefore politely decline. That's what Prince said.
Oh, Prince doesn't want to play with us, huh? Fine, then Prince doesn't have to. We'll play you instead.
I'm
Way to go,
sorry,
Paimon.
But from the day I met the mighty card master Prince, I swore an oath that my hands would live solely to hold the cards and not to play them. I will never play another match of my own again.
What a backstory.
If Prince is unwilling to play, then I guess we should look for an alternative. How about this? Diona!
I'm okay with this.
Blah, blah, blah. What is it? I'm pretty busy over here, you know. Huh. Why is it that every player that sets foot in here to play Genius Invocation TCG has to have a drink?
Because they're a customer at a bar.
Don't they have any clue that the key to playing a game is the ability to think straight?
Obviously, you've never been to a poker tournament.
Seriously, games and drinks don't mix. Don't they get that?
No, there are other things that don't mix more.
What can I say? As the tavern owner,
Like
I
Kim
can't help
Kardashian
but feel
playing poker
happy to
with
hear this.
near glasses.
Anyway, I see
I
you've
saw
been
that
working
and I just
hard,
burst out
so
laughing.
I thought
That was
you could
hilarious.
use a break. So why not
I
come
didn't even
over
know she
here
did
and
that.
teach these customers the rules of Genius Invocation?
Yeah, what kind of break is that? I'd rather not. Oh, why are we letting all these loafers come in here to play Genius Invocation TCG anyway? All it does is encourage more people to come to the bar for a drink.
That's what a bar is for.
You know, if drink sales keep going up like this, pretty soon Mondstadt's alcohol industry is gonna reach new heights.
That's what they want.
Looks
like
She is
that
like 8
first
years
step
old,
in
though.
destroying Mondstadt's alcohol industry should be stamping out the spread of Genius Invocation TCG.
My dear, you are quite mistaken. You said it yourself, a clear mind is necessary to win. Soon, their thirst for victory will overcome their thirst for alcohol. Prince speaks the truth, Diona. Not only is the spread of
Diona would
Genius
know better
Invocation
if the cat was actually
TCG no
talking.
obstacle to your goal of destroying Mondstadt's alcohol industry, it could even support you in this endeavor.
Could it really?
But she's gonna go along with it.
Sure, why not? Alrighty then. Our 2 customers are waiting to learn. Shuyan, let's put
3.
you on drink mixing duty for now.
But Shu Yan is destined for a far greater purpose.
Shuyan, drink mixing now.
Okay.
Ooh, all right. We'll need some space to learn. Let's go to that empty table over there.
Okay. That works. Alright. Hi, Prince.
Okay, let's go through the rules. First things first. You'll be needing your deck, so place that on the table.
Deck?
Yes. You should have built a deck. You know, a set of cards that meets the bare minimum requirement to play the game.
How do we get those?
What's with the blank stares? Come on. Don't tell me you came to learn Genius Invocation TCG without bringing any cards.
We don't really know anything about it. Actually, we do have some cards. Don't you have a practice set we could try?
That's right. We have some cards that I received from a friend.
Yeah. You're gonna need a few more cards than that. Okay, let me think. To learn the game, you'll need at least 2 character cards to switch between. Oh, that reminds me. A few days ago, when I was closing up for the night, I noticed a customer had left a couple of character cards on the bar counter. Maybe you could use those for now.
Are you sure that's okay?
It's already been a few days and he still hasn't come back to claim them. Who knows? Maybe he left them here on purpose.
Do you know who it was?
Okay, yeah, I got them here with me. You know, just in case the customer came looking for them. Yeah, not because I like to play the game or anything. Please.
Accordion slip.
All right, so now we have 2 character cards. That's everything we need, right? Yep. So, are you ready to start?
I'm ready,
All
I
right.
guess.
Then let's begin.
Character cards and attack types.
Welcome to the world of Genius Invocation TCG.
Okay, teach me.
Simply put, this is a game where you control character cards to duke it out with your opponent. Pew, pew, pew.
Duke it out and pew pew pew.
Once you've defeated all of your opponent's character cards, victory shall be yours.
Okay.
Now then, you're gonna need a character on the field to start with.
Yeah, select Diluc. Confirm
Let's go.
selection. You attack first. Round 1. Roll phase.
First, we roll 8 elemental dice at the start of every round.
Okay.
These dice correspond to elemental energy. We'll be spending these dice to perform actions.
What are these? Are these like wild card? So Diluc is a fire type, and there's 4 fires, possibly 6 of those count, which would be good, right? Confirm your roll. Action phase. Your turn.
Once the roll phase is over, you'll enter the action phase, where the real game starts.
Okay.
During the action phase, you can spend elemental dice to perform various actions.
Okay, so you take these dice and you spend them to attack. So right now we have 4 that matches with Diluc that we can use, possibly 6.
Of course, the most common action is to use character skills.
Uh-huh. So start with Diluc's elemental skill. It takes 3. Please select 3 pyro dice. Hey, they're selected. Wait. What do you do once they're selected? I'm so freaking confused. Select. Okay. That was weird.
Not bad. You just made your first attack.
Oh, when you get more stars, you can do a stronger attack, I'm
During
guessing?
the action phase, both sides will take turns making their moves. After you use a skill to attack your opponent, it's their turn to attack.
Uh-oh. Owie.
And as you can see, once the enemy finishes their move, it's our turn again.
Okay. Why would I want to do that? No, let me. Fine, I'll do what you say. We have 2 Omni dice among our rolls.
Now, these are Omni Element dice. They can be spent on any move regardless of the elemental type.
That's what I thought.
So, we're gonna use them to pay for the pyro dice needed for this skill. Go on, give it a try.
Okay. One hilly troll down.
That was pretty good.
It's overkill.
That's one opponent down for the count. Bam!
Kabam.
But the game has only just begun. Remember?
Only just
You have to defeat all
begun.
opponents to win.
I know. It's your opponent's turn. Normal attack. Ooh, he did another 2.
As much as we'd like to attack again, seems like we've run out of usable dice.
True that.
In that case, let's end this round. After you end round, you won't be able to do anything else this round.
What about my
And
opponent?
once everyone chooses end round, we can move on to the next round.
Okay. Opponent declares end of their round. Can't you see how many dice they have?
All right, here we are, a fresh new round. Woohoo! And a fresh new round means time to roll the dice again. That's how we're gonna get the elemental energy we need after all.
Okay. Roll phase.
Ooh, that's some terrible luck.
Uh-huh.
There's no way we'll be able to use D-Luke's skill now. But don't
Reroll.
worry. Situations like these are why we have the option to reroll.
I'm guessing you can only do it once per round, though?
Once per round, you
Yep.
can select all the dice that you don't like.
I'm good at
and
this particular way to
reroll
stuff.
them.
All right. Select. Okay, when they're highlighted. After selecting the dice you want to re-roll, click the button and re-roll. Better. My
When the action
turn.
phase begins, the player who first chose end round in the previous round takes their turn first.
Okay. Works for me.
This means that since you finished first the last round, you'll be the first to start this round.
Woohoo!
Alrighty then, let's learn a little bit about energy and elemental bursts.
Yes. Let's.
Each time you use a skill, your character will gain 1 energy.
Uh-huh.
Once Diluc's energy is full, he can use a powerful elemental burst. But we're still one short.
Yeah, I see that.
Never mind. Let's start with a normal attack instead.
Why a normal one?
Diluc's normal attack only needs 1 pyro die and 2 other dice of any type.
Oh. So even the ones that don't match have a use.
In any case, your normal attack needs fewer pyro dice than your elemental skill.
Mhm. Confirm. Just like elemental skills, normal attacks grant 1 energy after using them. Oh!
Now we have 3 energy, plus we have enough pyro elemental dice left over.
Good.
It's time to use your powerful elemental burst!
Let's do it! Ooh. Wait. The elemental burst, Dawn, can deal a whopping 8 damage. Use it to finish off your opponent, a final opponent, and claim victory. Deals 8 pyro damage. This character gains pyro infusion. Pyro infusion, the character to which this is attached has their physical damage dealt converted to pyro damage. Duration 2 rounds. Use your elemental burst to wipe out your opponents. Nice. Miniaturized Dice Shaker. What a weird achievement. Switching characters and elemental reactions. You attack first.
In an actual game of Genius Invocation TCG, you need to use multiple character cards to form a party.
Okay, that makes sense.
Next up, it's time for your second character card, Kaya, to take the stage.
Let's go, Kaya. Roll phase. Uh-oh, stinky.
Seems like any move by Kaya is going to cost quite a lot of cryo dice.
So select all the non-cryo and non-pyro. Why do we keep the pyro? Just because we got to switch? I guess it's slightly better. My turn. Select Kaya's elemental skill, Frost Gnaw. Deals 3 damage.
When you deal cryo damage, you'll cause your target to be affected by cryo.
Okay, well, they can cryo all the way to the bank.
Dodge this!
Opponent's turn. Ooh. My turn.
Good! Now our opponent is affected by cryo. This is a good time to learn about elemental reactions.
So we're going to cause them to melt.
Different types of
None of that
elemental
amount.
damage affect enemies with different elements. When a character is affected by certain elemental combos, an elemental reaction will be triggered.
Okay, makes
At
sense.
the moment, your opponent is affected by cryo, so we should try and use a pyro skill on them. Looks like we have to switch active characters, though.
How do you do that?
Oh, that reminds me. Both sides must have 1 active character, while others are considered standby characters.
So you can't have 2 once. Active characters will be in a more forward position compared to ones on standby.
Normally, we can only use the active character skills.
Normally.
Now, if we want to use the skills of our standby character, we'll have to switch them to the active character.
How do we do that?
In this case, we'll have to switch to Diluc in order to use his skills.
And how do we do that? Just hit him and activate the switch character action. Switch!
You can spend 1 elemental die of any kind to switch a standby character to the active character.
Get this out of here. Switch!
Let's go.
Your opponent's
Switching
turn.
characters is an action, just like using a skill. So once it's done, it's your opponent's turn.
Makes sense. Owie!
Most skills can only target the active character. As you can see, your opponent just attacked Diluc.
Uh-huh.
All right then, now that Diluc is our active character, it's time to use his skill.
Let's. All right. Elemental skill. Use up these 3. For the third use, the skill each round deals +2 damage.
Because the opponent is already affected by cryo, dealing pyro damage triggers the melt elemental reaction.
Which causes an extra 2 damage?
When triggered, melt increases damage dealt by 2.
Yep.
This will allow you to deal loads of damage in one go. Genius Invocation's elemental reaction system is pretty cool, huh?
I thought you were hating on this game before. Imagine getting paid to do this. To just sit here and play a game and teach people how to play it. I guess that's what card shops are for. You know, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about being like at a bar. I would do this if I could get paid for it. It'd be cool. I don't get paid for anything.
All right. Next up,
Except for
let's
walking
learn
dogs.
how to use card types other than character cards.
Do you attach them to your character cards?
These cards are all known as action cards.
But they don't have any actions. They're just weapons and Paimon. I guess it could be a weapon.
Each time a match starts, you have to draw 5 action cards to form your starting hand.
Okay. Roll phase!
Uh-oh. Looks like we don't have any elemental dice we can spend to make an attack.
Uh-huh. Gotta re-roll them all. Roll them! Still no.
Seriously? We still don't have any usable dice even after that reroll?
Nope!
Well, never mind. Even in cases like this, we can still attack. We just need to put the action cards in our hand to good use.
What does Paimon do?
Don't underestimate action cards. They can grant all kinds of support and buffs to your active character. Take this one, for example.
Which one? Span hand. The White Iron Greatsword.
So playing this action card will require 2 of these. See the symbol? Yeah, that means you'll need to play elemental dice of the same type.
Okay. So, like, 2 Animo, 2 Geo, or 2 Dendro.
Some other cards will cost you these instead. The cost requirements for these are much more lenient. You can spend any kind of elemental dice.
Okay, so that's where the Hydro and the Electro come in.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there, though.
That's
For now,
Paimon.
just play this action card.
Paimon is the any. Ugh. Alright, let's get rid of our Geo. Own. Play card. I hit both. Oh no, why it's gotta be so
playing
difficult.
An action card from your hand is a form of fast action. Fast actions do not end your current turn.
Ooh.
Simply put, you can continue to act even after playing an action card. Well then, you have your blade. Time to test it out.
Okay.
But wait, Diluc's elemental skill costs 3 pyro dice, and right now, we don't even have 1.
I thought this bypassed that.
Well, not a problem. This is where we can use a more advanced mechanic known as elemental tuning.
How'd that work?
By discarding 1 card from your hand, you can convert 1 elemental die into the element of your current active character.
Oh.
And this card isn't useful right now. So we might as well use it for elemental tuning.
Not Paimon. Not Paimon. Okay. I saw Paimon light up and I got scared. But. Okay. No. There we go. Elemental tuning. Animo into Pyro. And let's do Dendro.
Sometimes you won't be able to perform any actions you want to because you didn't roll the elemental dice you wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well. Moving on. In Genius Invocation TCG, keeping up a constant flow of combat is much more important than the number of cards you have.
I can see that.
In this case, well, let's just take all these useless cards and use them for elemental tuning.
All of them?
Just like playing cards from your hand, elemental tuning is a fast action. Come on, hurry up! Use elemental tuning to get yourself 3 pyro dice.
So we got to throw away Paimon?
Well,
We can hold on to
would you
Paimon.
Look at that! Finally, we now have enough elemental dice to use Searing Onslaught.
Okay. Collapse hand.
Because you have the White Iron Greatsword equipped, Searing Onslaught will deal 1 extra damage!
Oh, that's the full 4. Then we don't get to see what Paimon does. I don't know what Paimon do. I mean, cool, but I wanted to see the Paimon card. Intent and final test.
Now comes the final part! Hoo yeah! In a
Doesn't
real
cost
match,
anything.
you can make adjustments to your initial hand.
In a rematch, in a real match, you can make adjustments to your initial hand.
At this time, we can select any number of cards in our hand to shuffle back into the draw pile, and then draw the same number of new cards. What?
All right, get rid of the Favonius Cathedral and heal your active character for 2 HP. And heal target character for 1 HP. A character can consume at most 1 food per round. I might have cut off what she was saying too. I feel like she mostly got it out.
Once you have confirmed any adjustments you wish to make to your starting
Uh-oh.
hand, both players have to select their starting active character at the same time.
Okay.
Oh boy, this one's a real doozy. We gotta take it out pronto. Let's see how you do this time. Remember, start by selecting your initial starting character.
All right, we're going to start with Kaya.
This will be interesting.
You attack first, but we got to roll. Okay, we can kind of make do with that. Oh, I should have re-rolled. Can I go back?
Hey, look at you. You sure are getting the hang of these rolls.
No, I'm not.
Now let me teach you one last trick. Free of charge.
Okay.
You can preview your opponent's actions. I mean, that is to say, you can read their intent.
What?
Check it out. So here's where you can see all your opponent's intentions for this round.
Deal 2 physical damage.
All your opponent's intended actions for the round will be listed here in order.
Okay.
Reference this to come up with effective countermeasures and easily defeat your opponents. Well then, that's the end of the tutorial. You're on your own from here.
I wanted to re-roll,
Victory
but I forgot about it.
yours.
Okay. What does this do? I want to know what the Paimon card does. Convert the elemental dice spent to 2 Omni Elemental. That could save us. When the character uses a skill or equips a talent, spend 1 less cryo dice. Okay. Let's give this a try. I guess that works.
Free.
Wait, I did that wrong. But I think it's okay. My turn.
Let's finish this swiftly.
They declared the end of their round? Why? Here we go. 4 left. My turn continues, but I can't do anything. So So even though I screwed up, I think I might be able to make it out okay.
Wait. There's one more thing I almost forgot.
You think?
Every time you hit an end phase, you get to draw 2 cards from your action cards pile.
Okay.
Remember, you have to make use of both your elemental dice and your action cards to win.
Mm-hmm. Your opponent starts first. All right. Reroll all these. Looks like the best thing to do is stick to Kaya. What does this do? I gotta switch.
Ready when you are.
Really? End of the round already? Wait.
Freeze!
I'm confused. What happened to my sword? It didn't go onto him. Wait. Oh, it's a claymore. No wonder. I can't even do anything right now. Or can I? No insufficient dice. Dadgummit. Because I didn't understand how that worked, I wasted... Is that the Favonius Cathedral thing again? Alright, all of you, try again. Damn, that was booty. Ow. But I think everything will be okay. So all we gotta do is this. Yeah, I screwed up with not rerolling the first time, not understanding that that was a claymore and not a sword. At least I'm understanding where I'm messing up. That's the important part. Genius Invocation TCG is a tightly paced, heart-stopping tabletop card dueling game. Utilize your decks by constructing them around character and action cards, and go toe-to-toe with various opponents at the table. Roll phase. You will roll 8 elemental dice at the start of each round. After throwing these dice, you'll have one chance to choose any number of elemental dice and re-roll them. Elemental dice. Each elemental dice is 8-sided and can roll any one of the following 8 elemental attributes: Cryo, Hydro, Pyro, Electro, Animo, Geo, and Dendro, as well as the Omni event, which can be regarded and used as any basic element. Various types of actions require elemental dice as payment. Okay. Action. Use skill. During your action phase, you can spend elemental dice to use the skills of your active character, which is a way of attacking your opponent's active character. Okay. Defeat all the opponent's characters to win the duel. Just the fact that they said active character twice like that threw me a little. Action. Switch character. During your action phase, you can spend 1 elemental die of any type to switch your active character. Action. Play card. During your action phase, you can spend elemental dice to play action cards. Of these, equipment cards can be used to strengthen specific characters, while support cards can be used to continuously provide buffs. Event cards will immediately take a one-time effect when played. Action. Elemental tuning. During your action phase, you can discard cards to change the elemental type to your elemental dice. Each card discarded will allow you to change the elemental type of 1 elemental die to that of your current active character. Action. Declare round end. Once you have completed your actions in this round, you can declare the round's end. The player who declares this first will play first next round. Once both sides have made this declaration, This round is over. Both players will draw 2 cards and begin a new round.
All right, cool. Those are the basics. Did you get all that?
Pretty sure.
What we just played was an adventure challenge designed specially for new players. Genius Invocation TCG can be played in duel mode, where each player brings 3 character cards, or in adventure challenge mode, with a fixed deck for each challenge. But the rules are all the same. As long as you understand the basics, then you should be able to take on any of those rowdy booze hounds.
Although I feel there are still many details to grasp, I think I understand the basic premise of the game now.
That was quite the detailed explanation. I didn't know the Cat's Tail's famous mixologist had such an eclectic skill set.
Diluc, I just fought using your card.
When did you get here?
I stepped in while you were in the middle of your explanation. I hope I didn't dampen the mood.
Now you're cool. No, not at all. What? Oh, when did you get here? We're gonna not at all.
Snuck in without making a sound.
He's Batman of Mondstadt.
Anyway, what are you doing here?
The Cat's Tail is a player in Mondstadt's alcohol industry. Naturally, you have some collaboration with my winery. I'm here today to
Fiona's not
discuss
gonna be
a
happy
few
about
items
that.
of business with Margaret.
Too bad she just left. But if you head off right now, you might still catch up with her.
She's really just trying to get
Never
rid of him.
mind, it's nothing urgent. In fact, I think I'm now more interested in this card that you're using to teach them the game.
What, your card?
Wait, this card?
The him card?
It's Diluc's character card.
Yeah, of course.
Although I have some degree of experience with Genius Invocation TCG, seeing this particular card is a first for me.
A customer left it behind a few days ago, but he wasn't even playing the game while he was here.
Probably left it here on purpose
Oh.
then.
And
Wouldn't be surprised if it
what
was
sort of
Kaya.
a customer was he?
It's Kaya.
He wasn't wearing an eye patch, okay?
Ah,
He had a light complexion and a super serious look on his face. He wasn't much of a talker and looked like he was just drinking his worries away. Never seen him around here before.
it sounds like the exact opposite of Kaya.
Eye patch, you say?
That's Kaya. There's no doubt about it.
Gah! I was trying to give the opposite description, but I just ended up giving it away. Sorry, guard captain.
Don't worry. Somehow, I don't think he'll be giving you any trouble over it.
So, what about the Diluc character card?
I don't mind. It's just a card with my image on it.
I didn't expect Diluc to be familiar with Genius Invocation TCG.
The game has been catching on lately. It's hard to go anywhere without hearing it mentioned. Every now and then, I'll sit down and play a game with the customers in Angel's Share.
You up for a game now?
I was hoping we could play a game, but this issue of someone leaving a character card with my image of the Cat's Tail is very intriguing. It's getting late, and someone has some explaining to do. We'll have to have that duel another time.
Sure. I look forward to it.
Good. Then I'll take my leave.
You know where the door is. Don't let the door hit you where Lord Barbados split you.
Wait, what?
Oh, guard captain.
We gotta go find Kaya now.
Hope Kaya will be alright.
He'll be fine.
Well, now that we are familiar with the rules, why don't we try playing a game of Genius Invocation TCG?
Ooh, 2 new players having their first ever duel. This sounds like fun. But in order to play an official duel, you need to have 3 character cards. Remember, a complete deck has to have 3 character cards and 30 action cards. Got it?
Got it.
Then, let's use my cards. These were mixed in with all the others I had received. And I didn't know what they were for at first. But now that we've learned the rules, I can see that this one must be the Sucrose character card. Now, it looks like we each have the Kaya, Diluc, and Sucrose character cards. So why don't we have our first duel?
If you say so.
All right, let's duel.
Okay, Yugi. All right, so we have the exact same layout. Before this round ends, the target character's next 3 normal attacks cost 1 less. Let's see. Choose 1 summon on the opposing side and cause it to lose 2 usage. Your current active character gains 1 energy. I want to keep that. When a character uses the skill... Okay, so that's Animo. Alright, so I don't need the Electro. What was this one again? Choose 1 summon on the opposing side and cause it to lose 2 usage. That might be worth it, and... Get rid of these 2. That works. I don't know about this one.
In a duel, your opponent can also use action cards, and they'll also be able to grab new cards during an end phase. At the same time, your opponent must also spend elemental dice to take actions, so you'll be unable to view their intent. Are you ready? It's time for some exhilarating fights to the bitter end. Musa!
All right, let's give it a try. Who do I want to put out first? You want to go Kaya? All right, what we got? Okay, so at least get rid of these 2. All right, let's go ahead.
Freeze!
Go with that. Switch to D-Luke. My turn. What did this one do again? Play card. That was stupid. But it might be good to save him for a little bit later. What does this one do? Hydro Die. Can I get rid of that? Switch to Sucrose.
I want to help.
Ooh. Not good. But if I use this, I can't attack. I'm ending. I can't do anything else right now. Yeah, I'm not doing this smart. I don't know as well without direction. Roll phase. I'm not switching to D-Luke yet. I think that works. All right, let's go ahead and use this here. Play card. And she can't attack just yet. Pay 2 of the same element. Frickin'. Never mind. This is the best I could do right now. I'm gonna have to switch to Kaya after this. No, that uses... Frickin'. Wait.
This will be interesting.
I'm so bad at this. I still don't get the pacing. The pacing is what's throwing me. Alright, attack first. Roll. This sucks. Oh my gosh, I can't get what I need. What is this? Shift one weapon equipment card that has been equipped to one of your characters to another one of your characters of the same weapon type. No. Shift one energy from at most two of your characters. Standby. I'm at a standstill right now.
I want to help.
I can at least attack one more time with Sucrose. At least.
Absorption test.
Whoa! You can attack all my characters like that? Wait. Why is Kaya out front? Why is Kaya out front? Does she switch you? Oh, you freaking... I don't know what I'm doing. I can't do anything. This freaking sucks. Can't do anything either. Use up too much last turn, I can tell. I'm gonna lose because I don't understand what I'm doing. Without it being specifically laid out for me like that, I don't know. I'm trying for all cryo. I feel like that's the only option I have right now. Why can't I get cryo? Can I forfeit? Concede. There's no way I can win this. There's zero way I can win this. I want to try again, though. I really don't understand. The pacing screws me up. The payment screws me up. I want to save that. That might be useful. The next time you perform a switch character... Ooh, that'd be good, actually. Next time you use a skill, switch your next character to be an active character. Your current active gains 1 energy. Nobody has the same, so... Confirm.
Unlike the adventure challenge you tried previously, duels are true tests of strength between two players.
It's also a test of understanding.
In a duel, your opponent can also use action cards, and they'll also be able to grab new cards during an end phase. At the same time, your opponent must also spend elemental dice to take actions, so you'll be unable to view their intent. Are you ready? It's time for some exhilarating fights to the bitter end.
All right, set active character. I'm gonna try Kaya again. Roll phase. I am not getting any of the rolls that I want. Why is this so... There's 2 of each at least. All right. Sure, we can get rid of 2 pyro for this. What was this one? Switch character is a fast action. Choose 1 summon on your side and grant it plus 1 usage. That's going to be a wait. Wait, what's the usage? What is the usage? After this card's effect is triggered, 1 usage of it will be consumed. This card will be discarded immediately once it has 0 usages remaining. I don't get it.
Freeze!
Thing's gonna cost 1 less for her. Oh, she literally forces you to switch. That's trash. Wait, what does she have that I could use? Okay. Switch.
I can do it.
And then we can attack once with Sucrose here. And she attacks everybody. Sucrose is strong. I love it. Everybody else has cryo on them. That's all we can do is end as well. What does the Paimon one do? I remember reading it, but I don't remember. Okay, obviously you 4 are useless for me. Except for waste spending. Ooh! I can fight with just about anybody. On Luke. My turn. So if I do this... Yes. Play card. Yes. Why does it only do 1 each? You know what? Screw it. We're doing it.
Swirl, Mark 2.
Are they caught in a swirl? All right, what does everything do here? Choose 1 summon on the opponent's side. Lose usage of 2. Choose 1 summon on your side and grant it plus 1 usage. I'm gonna wait. Convert the elemental dice to Omni dice. End phase. Heal your active. We can still attack like this. After a character or summon triggers a swirl reaction, convert the elemental type of this card. Change it to deal damage. They'll all take 2 damage with that send phase? Okay, only Luke does. 4? This must be strong. All right, 3 Omni, 2 Fire, 1 Animo. That didn't help. All right, what is this? Destroy all summons. Affects both you and your opponent. All summons. I don't think I want to do that. Let's see. I want to try this. I'm not completely sure I understand, but... Okay, wait, no. Hold on. Yes, I think. Swirl all. The Luke's out now. Cleared an end, but I'm still going. Because I can. That Luke is going to be knocked out now. -4 because of melts.
Darn. I didn't factor that into the equation.
You weren't supposed to. We are getting better rolls this time. That's one thing that we could say for us that we weren't getting last time. I got another pyro. All right, let's go with this is for Electro. This is for Geo. Wait, this adds 1 usage? Okay, so it doesn't help us right now. Let's do it. And then there was Kaya.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that.
I'm starting to understand this better now. There's a pacing that I just didn't understand, but now I get it. Ow. On.
This will be interesting.
Yes, it will.
Cool it.
All right. End round. Last turn of this. Got 2 health left. Easy defeat on the next turn. Just depends on what we roll. That didn't really work out, did it? And can we do something to make this a little bit more fun when ending it? Yeah, we can. Play card. Let's make it a little more fun. Like this.
Oh, so sorry.
Did a 1. I didn't see what this is supposed to do. She ended her round already? What does this do, though? High schools. After you switch characters, deals 2 cryo damage.
Let's finish this swiftly.
Okay, I'm understanding it better now. I'm understanding it better. Is there anything else with learning it, or like just this initial mission chain?
I can't believe I lost when we had the exact same character cards. The rules must be more complicated than I first thought.
You beat me the first
Every
time.
decision is a difficult trade-off in this game. If there was only a way to transplant the arms of the 2 standby characters onto the active character's body.
That's not how the rules work, Sucrose. Don't be a sore loser. That kind of thing is looked down on in TCG circles.
Oh,
I feel like in
I am
any
sorry.
game circle.
I was beaten fair and square. I know that. I just can't stand losing. But it was a fun match.
You went easy on me.
Paimon didn't know you could get so competitive, Sucrose.
quietest ones get the loudest
I
when
always
it comes
get
to
a little
games.
upset when I lose. It's like that with my research too. It always gets to me when my experiments don't go as planned. Especially when there's an alchemy genius like Albedo around to compare myself to.
You know what? One of these times, I want to see a storyline where you have Sucrose and she snaps. So you have her talking all calm like she does here, and then I just want to see her get into it. I want to see that.
You lost me at alchemy and experiments, but I'm pretty sure it's normal to feel that way.
Yeah. I still want to see her
Playing
snap one
cards
time.
is no different. Each game you lose makes you want to win the next one to settle the score. And the desire to win pushes you to improve your strategy and build a better deck. Seizing victory through a winning combination of luck, skill, and experience is where all the fun of Genius Invocation lies.
But what if you keep trying and never win a single game?
Keep trying more.
Losing streak, yeah. That'll
get better
definitely
cards.
get you down. But it's way better to keep trying until you win than to just accept you're a plain old loser and give up.
You make a good point, Diona.
Besides, Sucrose, you're already making great progress. It'd take at least 8 of our regular booze hounds to match your level. You played well this last match.
How do they have customers when she just talks down on their customers all the time? Agreed, it was a brilliant game.
Thank you. I'm just a little disappointed to lose, that's all.
You
But
beat me the
Genius
first time.
Invocation TCG is a really fun game.
Good! Having fun is the main thing. If you ever want to play again in the future, feel free to come by the Cat's Tail. But don't expect me to play with you. I just mean, this place probably has the right atmosphere.
I'll definitely be back.
All right. I think you should have all the basics down by now. I need to get back to bartending. Shian's likely been busy making his tavern more popular with his delicious cocktails. Pui, pui, pui. And we can't have that.
You just admit that they're delicious.
Burning Mondstadt's wine industry to the ground keeps me pretty busy, you know. So if you need any more help, go bother Shiyan.
She talks about doing the opposite of what she does. She's a bartender. So she's literally serving drinks when she talks about, I want to destroy this industry. Like, okay, but you're helping it. No, I don't want to talk to Prince. Shuyan. Sorry, I had to do it like this or else I'm
I
talking to
see.
Prince.
So you have now grasped the rules of Genius Invocation TCG.
Yes, no, thanks to Prince.
That's right. The Travelers, Sucrose, and Paimon are TCG players now.
I didn't notice you play any matches, Paimon.
Paimon picked it up from watching you and Sucrose.
She might actually be pretty good at
Becoming
it.
a TCG player is not as simple as that. You cannot call yourselves true TCG players until you have passed the test. Sobering words from Prince there. But I'm afraid he's right. To become official players recognized by the Genius Invocation TCG Society, you have to pass the test.
There's really a test.
Yes, although to be honest, it's not that difficult. Basically, to become an official and recognized TCG player, you have to best 3 opponents in a duel.
So,
Sucrose count?
you have to win 3 duels against 3 different opponents?
The duel you just played can count towards this tally.
I got one!
I agree. Although I didn't get to observe the match myself, I did listen along, and from what I could hear, you both performed at a rather high level.
Same way you can hear what Prince says.
Yeah, Paimon.
A well-trained ear is a basic skill expected of anyone hoping to become a TCG master.
Oh, he can
But
trigger.
back to the matter at hand. The Traveler only needs to beat 2 more opponents to become an official TCG player. Sucrose, you may have lost the last duel, but don't be disheartened. I can assure you that winning 3 games is well within your ability. But first things first, Shuyen. Before that, our TCG newcomers should receive their free gift.
What a beto.
Yes, my goodness. Completely slipped my mind. I'm lucky to have Prince here to remind me. Everyone who wants to start playing Genius Invocation TCG is entitled to claim a free casket of tomes.
Casket of Tomes.
Oh, Timaeus mentioned it, didn't he? It was from the light novels he's been reading. The thing that the main character found in his attic.
Oh, that's right! The soul of an ancient TCG player was trapped inside, right?
Ancient?
So the Casket of Tomes is actually real?
Well, actually, all card cases in Genius Invocation TCG are called Caskets of Tomes. Not only do they provide a reliable and sturdy container to store your decks, they can also sense when other people in the area are also carrying a Casket of Tomes with them.
Oh, Paimon can guess what you're gonna say next. The reason they can sense each other is because they have the souls of ancient TCG players inside.
No.
That would mean an extraordinarily high number of people in history have been turned into disembodied souls as a consequence of playing card games. No. The real reason that it can sense other caskets is because it holds a nifty little mechanism invented by Sumeru scholars.
They really compressed his vocals.
Darn, what a letdown.
Sounds like a convenient way to find other TCG players.
All right, now let's see this Casket of Tomes already.
All Caskets of Tomes are issued by Margaret, so you will need to see her to claim yours.
Hi. Where's she
Probably
at?
for the best. If Prince and I were responsible for handing them out, knowing how eager we both are to promote the game, we'd probably have dished them all out by now.
And that would be a problem.
Okay, so go and see Margaret to claim your Casket of Tomes, use it to find another player, beat them in a duel, and then come back here.
But even for the Traveler, that's only 2 wins in total. What about the last one?
I shall choose the final contestant he must beat in order to become an official TCG player, for it must be one of comparable prowess. Excellent plan, Prince. Happy dueling, both of you.
So now we gotta go to Margaret and clean the Casket of Tomes. Probably after we do that, I'll end this off, and then I'll battle the people next time, and the time after that, we'll do the actual event. I might need to switch up my recording schedule. Margaret, you're at the fountain. Hi.
Hello, you three.
Hi.
Has little Diona finished teaching you the rules of Genius Invocation?
She is.
Ah, I see you're here for your Casket of Tomes, aren't you? A very useful tool indeed.
Oh.
So this is a Casket of Tomes.
That's right, a purpose-built case for your card deck that can even detect when someone else nearby is carrying one. Gosh, whoever invented this must have seriously disliked being alone.
Yeah, well, even the most fun game is pretty lonely if you got no one else to play it with.
True.
True. So I'm glad that these customers, TCG players, are able to congregate at the Cat's Tail.
Can't be bad for business.
You're not wrong, but that's secondary. The important thing to me is the opportunity for like-minded people to come together and enjoy their favorite hobby. It creates a nice atmosphere. Anyway, now that you have your Caskets of Tomes, it's time to find some opponents.
All right. In that case, I'll go find some people to play against too. Let's meet back at the Cat's Tail in a while.
Trust in your cards. You can win this.
Thanks. I'll do my best.
You can edit your decks using the Casket of Tomes and also search for characters nearby who also possess a Casket of Tomes, thereby identifying opponents you can challenge. Simply open the deck menu using the Casket of Tomes before selecting a deck to edit it. After searching for and locating a challenger, the map will appear, allowing you to mark rival card players who also possess a Casket of Tomes. You can use this method to tell who you can challenge to a game of cards with ease. When you use your Casket of Tomes to activate the ability to search for players, players closest to you whom you have yet to defeat will be prioritized. Okay. And the next thing we have to do is find a player to duel. But first, let's see here. Deck. Create new deck. You need to select a set of appropriate characters and action cards to form an effective deck. At the press of a button, you can switch over to edit your character and action cards as well, allowing you to build a deck of your own design. A deck needs to have 3 valid character cards and 30 valid action cards to be set as an active deck. Should any of the cards within the deck fail to meet the criteria for usability, the Casket of Tomes will hint at such to you, so please take note. Add the cards you want by dragging them over the avatar to the top of the menu, or just slotting them in. Conversely, you can also drag or unslot them to remove them from the deck as well. Additionally, you can drag character cards that are already in a deck to the deck of another avatar to switch the positions of the corresponding character cards. Right-clicking a card will allow you to swiftly add or remove it. You can select the card to review its key details, which allows you to understand not only its effects, but also change its appearance and see how you can obtain it. You can also add or remove cards while in the details section. So these are the only 3 that I have right now. So there's not really any point in me doing anything at the moment because it's all I got. I don't have anything extra. Everything that I have is in play. So I'm guessing when you challenge other people, that's when you can start getting more cards. Like when you win, you get a card. Kind of like in Yu-Gi-Oh! When they went to Pegasus's whole little island challenge. Or no. No,
Come take a look.
that's not where it happened, right? Yeah, that wasn't where it was happening. It was Kaiba's in the city afterwards, where you end up running into the Egyptian god cards during the anime. I'm an otaku. I'm a weeb. Whatever you want to call it. I don't care. I like what I like. But that's going to be it for this one. Next time, I'm going to find other players and have duels. That way we can finally get to the event. That's it for this one. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, deuces.
So I wrote it in the rhyme. The Reverend Doctor got an 8K, wet working. The roaches get the race spray. My weak rhyme, my body, your best verses on game day. I touch the crowns of self-entitled kings. You leave the heat like LeBron when I melt your idols' vital things. This is Malcolm and Martin, Million Man March in Sparta, mixed with a legion of angels surrounding sons and daughters. Simon Peter with a desert eagle waving